Hey everybody, welcome to HRM 3301. This is Human Relations and Development. My name is Elizabeth Kennington and I will be your professor for the next several weeks. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. I've been in higher education for the last almost 7 years and recently began teaching and am very much enjoying that part of being in higher ed. In my other life, I work in educational compliance, which is full of legal jargon and rules and regulations, much like human resource management. So that's that's what I do on a day-to-day basis. My background is I have a master's degree from the University of South Alabama in Parks and Recreation Management. I worked in the hospitality industry for a little more than 10 years in several management capacities, some of which had HR implications, a lot of leadership roles that in which I oversaw staff, hired, unfortunately terminated a few times, dealt with policies, and again, lots of rules and regulations, which is a lot of what HR is. But more than that, it is about interpersonal relationships and how to develop those skills and learn how to communicate, understand emotional intelligence, the different ways of communication, how culture affects the way that we talk to one another and treat one another, and how we learn to grow in those areas and respect the differences as well as similarities that we all have. In this class, we're going to talk about a lot of those things. We're going to talk about active listening, different skills, skill models about it. How do we improve and develop those interpersonal skills? We are also going to be talking about, how to handle conflict and look at a lot of real world situations and how the concepts of the course can be applied to those real world situations and how you can put those in your current workspace or even, with your families and your classmates and your employers and your employees and the stranger on the street, because we have to, communicate with everybody. And of course, with social media and on the internet, I think we are learning different ways, the good, the bad, and the ugly about how to communicate and how to still sort of maintain that personal connection even through a screen. That's what we're doing right now. So we'll talk about understanding culture, understanding gender, which has lots of implications these days. And we'll talk about verbal and nonverbal communication and the way that, you can learn all of these sort of what we call soft skills in the business world. That's the people side of our industry and not so much the law and order kind of thing. So you'll see this in the announcement, the welcome announcement. I really want to encourage you to look over and read the syllabus really carefully. There's a lot of information in there concerning the course learning outcomes, which, are ultimately what you should be able to walk away with at the end of this, end of the course. And you should be able to look back at those CLOs and say, yes, I have an understanding of this. And if you don't, then, we need to know that so that we can either tweak the way that we're teaching or change the assignments or, things that have a little bit more impact. So if you come away, if you walk away and you're not real clear on some things, then, by all means, let us know. You'll have an opportunity to do that. We'll have a couple of live lectures. I like to call them live sessions, not lectures, because I want it to be more of a conversation between all of us, give you an opportunity to interact with me and me with you, as well as interacting with your classmates, which, makes you feel like you're in school, which is what you're in. So you'll have a couple of opportunities to be creative in PowerPoint presentations, in your journal entries, as well as other assignments and the discussion boards, of course. So, so I look forward to reading your writings and seeing, what you come away with after experiencing the readings in the textbook and the communication through the discussions that we're going to have going forward. If you need me, and my information's also in the opening announcement that'll pop up on your screen when you start the course. You will be able to email me or text me. Those are the best ways to get me. You can call me if you need to. I do have a day job, so it's sometimes not easy for me to grab my phone if it rings. But if you don't get me, if you need me by phone, then please leave me a voicemail and I will get back to you. Otherwise, send me an email, send me a text, and I'll probably be able to get back to you faster that way. But I'm always available for questions or concerns, or if an emergency comes up and something goes awry with your time in the course, then just reach out and let me know, and we'll work it out. So all that said, I look forward to meeting everybody, and I wish you good luck in the course, and I'll see you inside.